I am not a person who naturally likes to share my life and share myself publicly. I don't feel that I'm a natural public speaker, but I have come to realize that I want something different with my life. So the subject of this video is moving different so I can get something different. My name is Elacia. I am currently going through a career transition. I'm moving away from the work that I was accustomed to, that I felt was just, the easy route for me, and moving into some areas of career exploration that have been interesting to me, but I did not feel like they were going to be a good route for me because they fell outside of my comfort zone. So, a lot of the things that I'm exploring right now that seemed very scary to me before and still is content creating. So that goes with doing these YouTube videos, also doing any kind of copywriting, just exploring more of my creative side and not being so much my analytical, everyday work, task oriented side. The reason why I got to this point is because I looked at my life and my income, and what I feel on the inside is not matching with what's in my bank account and what my life is looking like on the outside. I could not understand why it was so hard for me to hit six figures or more, because I feel like the type of value that I bring and the type of person that I am, that should be something I should have easily, especially being someone born in the United States, living in the United States, and there's so many opportunities here. Having technology, having electricity, working internet, a computer, like these are things that I should be able to do and navigate because I am a smart person. I can't say that I'm 100% book smart-ish, but I think overall I am an intelligent woman. So what do I need to do, or what has it been that I've been doing that has not got me in the direction that I want to be in? I started looking at that, and it was three things that came up. Initially, I didn't know it was a possible thing for me to do because I wasn't seeing it, or at least I wasn't paying attention really to the fact that there's people around me who are making the range of money that I want, and living a good life, not being stressed making that amount of money. The second thing is I got into the mindset of chasing money instead of really looking at the value that I could provide. And the third thing is I wasn't even putting my own values first, or at least paying attention to the things that I value in pursuit of those goals of earning the income that I want. So let's break those three things down, starting with not knowing it was possible. When I first started making money out of college, I think my first big amount of money was like $40,000. That was how much I got paid. And I think that was pretty good for 2004. That's when I graduated. And I was very excited about that. And I was able to pay bills, but my money was still funny because I felt like I was in a lot of debt. Well, actually, I was in debt. And I did not know how to manage my money properly. And I really didn't see a lot of people earning six figures or more around me unless they were like at executive level. So I felt like, oh, okay, that's how you end up making that amount of money, is that you have to be like a manager or an executive. But for me personally, I never had a desire to be a people manager. So, in my mind, before all of this online marketing and opportunities came around, being a content creator, I just thought that the only way that a person can make that amount of money is through getting at the top of your career. So it was a while for me to get there, and I didn't have a desire to reach career heights in that way. I ended up floating around a lot because I knew that the trajectory that I was on was not the one I wanted to continue on. Because again, if I wanted to make the amount of money I wanted, that would involve me becoming a people manager. The second thing that I started doing was just trying to find ways to chase money that was outside of that career trajectory. So what happened is like the internet, online marketing, and all this stuff started booming. And I was just looking at opportunity after opportunity that promised a chance to make a lot of money and not really following through with those things because I wanted a lot of money quickly. Being very microwavable or living in that microwave type of society mindset is where I was falling into, and not realizing that it's not just about using these processes or systems that are available out there to make the money. You need to find how you can provide value to people with those systems. So that was the second thing I was missing. And the third thing that I was missing was not understanding how I can provide value to people and able in order to move into the income bracket that I wanted to be in. I, at this point in my life, have gotten really close to getting to six figures, but the closer I was getting there, the more stress I was experiencing. I was being more unhappy, and I just felt like tired and it wasn't worth it moving in the direction of those six figures that I wanted. But I soon realized that it was because I wasn't really paying attention to what I valued in life. Those were things that were like family, peace, quality time with myself, and being present with the people that I care about. Those were the things I was not looking at. I was forgetting the fact that I needed to have location independence and time freedom because I do have a family. And sometimes these schools, they all of a sudden have days off. And how can I get my kids or make sure that they are properly taken care of during work and school hours if I have to work? So these are a lot of things that I started realizing and starting to come together. And now at the ripe age of 41, I am feeling behind, but also feeling like I'm just in time of realizing from all of the things that I experience what I need to do, what I value, what I should and should not do based on my personality, and just taking all of that information and moving forward. So that's pretty much where I'm at this point right now, looking at how I can move forward in a way that makes sense so that I can hit income goals and looking at what my strengths and weaknesses are and moving along in that direction. So I wonder about you. Are you in a place right now where you're looking at your life like, man, this isn't really what I thought life would be like at this time? And are you doing anything to move yourself out of the old and into the new, just moving differently so that you can get the things that you want? Again, I am on a journey where I'm hoping in the next month, 6 months, and even a year, where my life is just going to completely look different from the way it looks now. And I am excited to share that with you and just the process I go through to get to where I want to be. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video because part of this commitment is making sure that I come on here regularly, daily, to really share my process of how I'm moving forward.